then the question to go change there, oneself and sentient means the mind to become Dharma, Dharma to become the path. And to not occur any obstacles to actualize path, right? And the particular cause where to actualize the true bodhichitta, to be able to live the life with that, with the true bodhichitta. So request to Guru Genesis with your heart. Then what one experience life happy or suffering, but both to be always to be utilized in the path to enlightenment with bodhichitta. Or including any problem, any happiness, including death, or they are able to utilize in the path to enlightenment with bodhichitta. So make that request to even the obstacles to practice Dharma, utilize in the path to enlightenment with the true bodhichitta. Or the prayer. Tamam Guru Ranamandal Daya How are you? How are you? Huh?
Good.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
This is my okay.
This wrong mental for Genesis, then afterwards, just short one. For the teaching, but okay now. No? Sanje Chodan Soge Chanjo Badu Tani Yasuji Tani Chunye Gibe Sona Yola Enje Sange Yoga Sanje Jagan Sage Shonamba Chanchapatu Dani Kasuji Dagi Chunye Gibe Sonangi Rola Enje Sange Nyandro Jo. Sanje Chödam
Soki Chonam La Chancho Pado Dagi Pyasuchi Dagi Chune Gebe Sonam Di Rola Peche Sange Ropa Shu.
No, Ninde Jivatun Kujin, La Pemberton, Kandanda Demetna, not in the Jezebel, in the child. Oh, can get danger to watch a government, Gemma, Chever, Tam, Wama, Drum, had the time to Jimmy Trovandish, Tamata, Chat, all Tobachawa, Nam such a subject, Kunda Sambos, Kunandra. So, from whom his Holiness received extensive commentary on the bodhichitta avatar so many years ago at Bodh Gaya. Rinpoche, very young time, went from Kunu, I think. Kunu went in Tibet to study. And the great teachers extremely learned and highly attended. The lamas, of course, Dharma, extensively the philosophy teachings, I guess with the Tantra, then also grammar, the poetry, so all these things, in Tibet, in the Kham, I think. Then, when the Rinpoche came to Lhasa, they asked to teach at the medical center in the college, in center in Lhasa, the grammar and the poetry, so forth, But then came to India. So he lived a long time in Varanasi, where River Ganga, where sadhus lived. And since Rinpoche lived there, like sadhu, the River Ganga, and they helped him. They served him, and like that. So, then when his Holiness came to Bodh Gaya, the Tibetan monastery, the Gelugpa monastery, so Rinpoche came that time, like after looking like sadhu, wearing the kadureb, saras, or the kadureb, outside just like sadhu. So the monks of the monastery didn't recognize, and so he asked for room and didn't get room. So then he asked whether they can sleep outside in the cement floor. What do you call it? Veranda, veranda. Then he was allowed to sleep night there in the veranda. Then I think somehow, then his Holiness took the extensive commentary on bodhichitta avatar from Rinpoche. from Jebje Kunalama Rinpoche. Then obviously, of course, he has a room in the guest room upstairs. Then the people all lined up like this, and then soon he became very famous. After that, all people lined from upstairs to down through the down steps. You know, people lined up going to see Rinpoche. So that Rinpoche gave teachings outside near the stupa on the ground. The people from Kunu and Lata or Kunu, so they sit on the ground, the Rinpoche sit on a chair, they give teaching like that. So I received a few teachings from Rinpoche, bodhichitta with the Mineta Lamas, geshes upstairs, where Kanjuru, where they keep. So they, it's called like that, Kanjuru, some temple. Anyway, so Rinpoche gave extensive commentary of bodhichitta, but we see himself meant to be Nyingma. But we see when the Rinpoche teaches like this, is very expert. The Lama Tsongkhapa tradition teach like this and like this, Satya like this, Nyingma like Kagyu like this. So you see, when you give commentary, it's like that. It's really good, so good, not just one tradition. Also like that. This is how Rinpoche teaches. He was asked by Sona to teach at Masuri when there was a teacher training. Many ex-abbot and abbot, many learned, top learned ones who escaped from Tibet, top learned one in Tibet. So some came. So there are many learned geshes. So teacher training. The Debje Rinpoche was the past life, was the man in charge of that. So all the abbots are there. Debje Rinpoche is sitting on the same bed. Then all the abbots, all the learned from Tibet, teachers, geshes, Rinpoche explained from the heart all the teachings and the one from Kanjuru, come from Kanjuru, Tenjuru. His whole mind is like library, like a library, you know. It's like that. Everything you can explain. So like that happened. So I requested Rinpoche myself commentary about the Chabbatara, but Rinpoche, of course, me alone, so of course, then Rinpoche takes much Rinpoche time. So Rinpoche gave room, all transmission of the Buddha Chabbatara, Rinpoche kindly gave. Then wisdom chapter, Rinpoche started commentary, but then I fell asleep. When the Rinpoche, I requested commentary, but then you see when Rinpoche gave commentary on the wisdom chapter, then I started falling asleep. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. This happened. So I have created so heavy negative karma to not realize emptiness, you know. So, you know, so you see, that happened. And then Rinpoche advised, I received the limited path to enlightenment, Lama teacher in Nepal. and the monastery, the Pajaling monastery, and then also the praise to bodhichitta written by Rinpoche himself in Bodhgaya, every day one stanza. Those are incredible, amazing. That I also received that. Then the last, very last advice Rinpoche gave, also commentary of the Lamdrim Lama Tsongkhapa short Lamdrim in Denshi Jirma, near Bauda. Near Bauda. To us, to our Western Sanghas, those, sort of first explosion of the Western Sanghas, explosion. So I tried to translate and then Rinpoche's advisors, he gave me some from Ladakh, I think some sweet, I don't know, from bottle, I think there. Okay. Then Rinpoche said, to translate bodhichitta. That time there was only one book translated by Gajah Tao Samtru from Sikkim. That was only the first one. So it was, even though there was translated, there is book, but doesn't matter. You are translated, which said, but then you have to study well bodhichitta and also the English, which said both you have to study well before translating and doing this. So I hope I can fully at least start sometime. When the 5 suns rises in the world. So that's the last advice. So the praise to bodhichitta, they said, difficult to remember beginning part. So, what is the essence of what it's saying is this? To achieve happiness, to numberless sentient beings like sky, and to eliminate suffering of the mother sentient beings. Of this, the sentient beings equal the sky. Oh, that is always to rise peace and happiness of the sentient beings. So the basis is bodhichitta. It's come from bodhichitta. Chancho semjo kona wang. Pendemana. Yeah, don't remember exactly. But the very last was the Chancho semjo kona wang. So always received peace, happiness. The sentient beings equal the sky, and then pacified all the sufferings of the sentient beings equal the sky. So there's a that's only after bodhichitta. So if you have bodhichitta, from there, from your bodhichitta, so I think if you have actual realization, but it's of course no question. Even you are generated motivation, bodhichitta, effortful bodhichitta. So even that, you see. So for example, before we meditate, before we do any prayers, before we do any activities generating bodhicitta, for example, like that. So your bodhicitta becomes the basis for all the sentiments equal in the limitless sky. So every sentient beings, from where the peace, happiness arises, they receive. So your bodhicitta, even the effort for bodhicitta, so becomes the basis, from every sentient being receive peace and happiness. And then your bodhicitta is what eliminates the sufferings of every sentient being. Eliminate all the oceans of suffering of sentient beings. Your bodhicitta. So your enlightenment, you see, comes from your bodhicitta. Even there's no realization, but generating motivation bodhicitta by mental numbering, or even the motivation before you do some act with the body, speech, mind. Even that motivation bodhicitta comes from that, your enlightenment. Total cessation of your mistakes of your mind and completion of realization. So there you can see now. You can see now all the sentient beings' happiness, this life, happiness next lives, those when the worldly happiness, beyond from samsara, nirvana, then is the peerless happiness. So all the happiness, you see, what they experience, what they receive, depend to your bodhicitta. What do you generate bodhicitta or not? Totally depends on that. You understand? Or come to this conclusion. Your bodhicitta, everyday life. everyday life, every hour, every minute, every second. So your bodhichitta all come from that. Depend on that. All the sentiments, all the happiness up to enlightenment, totally depend to your mind, to your mind. Bodhichitta, generating bodhichitta. So now you can see how so important to practice in your life bodhichitta. The most urgent. There's no more urgent than that in your life. You have to know that. Also, eliminate. If you have bodhichitta, you eliminate sufferings of the mother sentient beings, equaling the sky, limited sky, space. That. This is so important, so important, so important, so important. So important, so important. So now, you see, if you do that, then you see now everything becomes worthwhile. How much money spent you spend for yourself to live every day? How much money you spend? How much money you spend for even each hour of your life? Each day, each hour. How much money you spend? All that becomes so worthwhile. Everything is so worthwhile. Now you can see. So how many dollars you spend? Everything becomes so worthwhile. It's beneficial because you generate bodhicitta for sentient beings. So that's why then you are benefiting to numberless sentient beings. So now you see you are spending each rupee, each dollar, US dollar or Singapore dollar or whatever. All benefit to every sentient beings. You understand? I want to tell this. So well. Next, so then your life becomes so worthwhile. Do you understand? All like that. So rich in merit. So the Kashmiri, with the bodhichitta, with the effort bodhichitta, then you, for example, you go to circumambulate holy objects or center or holy objects around, or with each step, with the bodhichitta, you collect more than sky merits. More than sky merits. Sky is limitless. More than sky merits. That's just circumambulation. But with the bodhichitta, eating, drinking, sleeping, anything, in action. Doing prayers, meditation, studying dharma, just anything. In action with the body, speech, and mind. Whatever you do with the bodhichitta, so you collect the merits more than sky, more than sky. That. To keep in the heart. This, how important it is, how so important. So your life becomes so important. It's not that your life is just useless or just nothing, or that's wrong. All that you generate bodhicitta. Wow, if you live life with bodhicitta, wow. All of that. You have to know that. Not only your family, numberless helpings, numberless hunger gods, numberless numberless, so all the beings in the ocean, smallest and the biggest, what about the sharks, what all then the kinds, all kinds, under the ground, all kinds, in the bushes, all kinds of the tiny things, and those tiny things are jumping when you walk in the grass, the bushes, you know, even the sky, you see, so the sun beaming is, you look at such unbelievable flies, tiny flies, unbelievable. There's certain places like that, amazing. Yeah, you know, just recently, we were driving in Washington, went to town. So the car needs petrol, so went to the car, the petrol arm where you put petrol there. So in that time, so just a little stop, the whole glass in the car completely covered by flies, but those so tiny flies, because of the light. Oh, so you won't find human being like this. So the lower realm, all that's an animal. So there are numberless human beings. There are numberless universe, there are numberless human beings. Numberless Sura beings, Asura beings, those world gods, intermediate beings. So you see, so you know, then bodhichitta, the cherishing, numberless of them free from oceans of suffering of samsara, and bring them to peace, happiness, the Buddhahood. Wow. That not left out even one person, not left out one insect, one tiny flies, one tiny ants, one number of tiny is not left out. Everything included in that, when you generate bodhicitta. Everyone included. So what are you going to do? Is to benefit to everyone. Not one ant left out, no one tiny flies left out. So you see insects, worms under the earth that ordinary people don't see. You know, all the everything way over there, whichever universe there. So whatever you're going to do with the body, spirit, mind, is the bodhicitta for everyone. For everyone. Can you imagine? Wow. To benefit, to bring to enlightenment, Buddhahood. Wow. Amazing. Wow, bodhicitta. So I'm totally surprised. Unbelievable, this bodhicitta. Only generated motivation with people. You don't have realization, but just, you know, when you motivate, what you're going to recite one mala of Om Mani Padme Hum, or even just one Om Mani Padme Hum with the bodhicitta, that benefit to everyone. Causes happiness up to everyone. You have to know that. You have to know that. Oh, you see, you're causing happiness, enlightenment. Every sentient being, there's no one left out. You have to do that. So, any insect you like or don't like, or rats or spider or snakes or whatever, there might be particular things you like so much, you love so much, you attach so much, but there may be particular things you don't like, you hate. But you see, when you gender bodhichitta, your action, whatever you're going to recite one mantra, whatever, benefit to everyone. Nobody is left out. You have to know that. Then now you can see your life. Not just eat and drink, sleep. No, that's it. Not just that even animal does that. So they catch bears, I heard 6 months a day in sleep. Bears, 6 months, what do you call it? Hibernating. I think they're not only bear, but many others hibernating. I don't know what. There are other animals there. Well, 6 months you don't see. They're in the retreat. What? Hibernating. So anyway, also snacks. Anyway, so so you're benefiting with whenever you generate bodhichitta, dedicated person. So everyone that you love, that you hate, but that time it was amazing. Then you can see your life is unbelievable meaningful, useful. That's the most healthy life. That is the most healthy life. You live life with bodhichitta, but most healthy life, best life, benefit to everybody, not just only your family, not just only your husband or your wife or not that. So that's the happiest life. Living life with bodhichitta is the happiest life. You understand? Even you die, happiest life, happiest mind. You see? No regret, happiest mind. Even when you die, even when the breath stops, you die for sentient being. Wow. What a happiest life. So therefore, therefore I'm going to mention also here, even at the beginning, so whatever you do, whatever you're doing in your life, so always dedicate for sentient being. Always dedicate for sentient being. Yes, if you are doing party, but dedicated for to benefit numberless sentient beings. So then bring them to enlightenment. Then you need to achieve enlightenment to be able to do that. So therefore, you're doing party for the sentient beings. So that's. Over.
Sa
That benefit of body, the praise to bodhichitta is available in English. Who translated? Complete answer, okay. Chinese? No. Chinese? Very good. Yes, translated in Chinese. So they're also available in Chinese, so people can even do not understand all, but can enjoy so much by reading, reciting. Oh, that's so. What makes the life most beneficial to a numberless sentient being? Happiest life is the bodhichitta, living life with bodhichitta. Happiest life, no regret. No regret now, no regret in the future. Happiest life, if you want to know. So with the bodhichitta, you get sick. You're sick for sentient beings. You're so happy, unbelievable happy, having cancer, having sickness, for sentient beings. With bodhichitta, you're dying for sentient beings, so happy. So anything, whatever happens to you, incurable disease we have, whatever happens, so happy you experience for sentient being. This is best life. So that. So see, whatever you're doing, you do for numberless sentient beings, including who are not only who are helping you, even who don't do harm or help stranger, and then harm. When you do sentient beings, when you do sentient, to everyone, there's no partisanship. You do some sentient being, you hate. Don't do that. Everyone. So it's fantastic. Okay, so okay. You see, with bodhichitta, if you live life with bodhichitta, then you see whatever happens to your life, it's for sentient being. Even you have cancer, it's for sentient being. Even you have health, it's for sentient being. Even your short life, it's for sentient being. Even your long life, for sentient being. Everything, whatever happens for sentient being. So you see. So that the most happy life. Even you have constant problems in the life, difficult life, is for sentient. You see. There's nothing for you. It's about sentient, numberless sentient, including your friend, stranger, enemy, everyone. It's a really wonderful, most wonderful life. Okay. So you see, so that incredible happiness in your mind is always full of happiness. Like that. Nothing involved self-chasing, only me. No, there's no problem with that. Even though from beginningless to birth, they be like this, me, day and night, me. One I can be happy, one I can be happy, one I can be free from this problem, one problem, another problem, but even hundreds of problems at the same time. So with the self-chasing thought, trying to obtain happiness for yourself. From beginningless to birth, this is not the first time. Today is not the first time. From beginningless, from the birth, it's not the first time. We have enjoyed this from beginningless to birth. So still not completely. Okay. So you see, it's not. That's all total transformation. It's teaching there. His Honor said, You see, so many pujas to be healthy. Oh, so many pujas ask, lamas ask, manushya to puja. Then you see, then when you're dying, oh, so much worry because you didn't practice puja. So didn't do any practice, purification, didn't do anything. Nothing you did. So puja, to be healthy, to be successful. So when you die, oh, so much worry because you didn't really practice purification, didn't do the Dharma practice. So then you die with so much worry, you have so much fear, worry to spread from, knowing that you're going to leave your family, your wife, your husband, your children, your body, material possession, your body. You see, just that's just talking about this life. So worrying. Now I'm going to separate from it. Then after that, next life, didn't get done practice this life. Dharma practice, purification, calling marriage, meditation, renunciation, bodhichitta, emptiness, nothing. Nothing, you see. Even though you have so much opportunity in your life, so much opportunity to study from qualified teachers. So much, but didn't bother, didn't think important. This is somebody who like that, their job, they think it's not. For you, just to work to achieve happiness in this life. Food, clothing, that's what Rinpoche water. Just this first, this is the most important thing. But one day you have to leave everything. But one day you have to leave everything. And say like hair, you pull out from butter doesn't come, only hair comes like that, consciousness alone goes to the next life. But then it's a question of karma, where you rank in it, higher realm or lower realm. Oh, then it's, that's what I didn't get to practice, it's like, so then suddenly it happened. You don't think, you think, I will live a long time, I will live a long time. But it doesn't follow to that. It's gone. Treasure the human life is gone. Your concept of permanence totally cheated you. Totally. Nobody cheats. Your concept of permanence, your life is impermanent, but your concept of permanence, that the life is going to live a long time, is it? Oh, that totally cheated you. Oh, that like that. You see, so he's only said, you see that. And now the one is, I'm elaborating. But then you see the next life, rebirth, So didn't get to practice anything, didn't get to practice in nothing. So purification, pleasure, marriage, all there. You see, plant the seed of, planting kasuri, making plants to achieve peerless happiness, Buddhahood, enlightenment, didn't happen. And then even nirvana, freedom from samsara, even and the preparation what they did. Even the happiness which is like deva human being or pure land, never get done, not get done. This is the cause of that, of virtue. Yeah. And then even you take refuge, Buddha Dhamma Sangha, but you take refuge for material success, long life, material success. And just only to do this. You have success in business, Just like that. It's only with this life, nothing else for future life. If you take refuge with Dhamma Sangha. So, and then I can say, then the practice of morality, even one day taking the Atman, the precepts like that. You see, there's incredible opportunity, even one day taking Atman, the precepts for sentient being. That's incredible opportunity, but didn't get done. You don't know, there's such incredible opportunity. There's no. So, like that. So therefore, I think studying Dharma so important. To hear Dharma teaching so important, so important, so important, so important, so important, so important. If you don't study, then yeah, so important. Yeah, the concern there. So his Honor said this. His Honor said, sorry, I didn't complete the advice from His Honor. So he said, whatever is best for sentient being, made it to happen to me. Oh, sick or die. You see, sick or die. Sick, not sick, or die, not die. Whatever is best for sentient being, to happen that to me. Whatever is best for sentient being, numberless, you prefer that. It's best to me. Oh, always you pray for that. Always you pray. Then you see your mind is great, not uptight, loose. Great peace, great peace. Your mind is great peace, happiness. So whatever you experience, you know that is best for something. You've been always praying for that. This is the best for something. So your mind is so happy. Oh, this is a lojong, thought transformation. Oh, the proper attitude, how to live the life, what His Honor said. Generous compassion Buddha said. Oh, that. Oh, whatever it's been, you think the best, because you have been praying that to happen. All best for everyone, for every human being, every swaraj, every human being, helping, hungry, so so everyone, so your mind is always happy. It always happens. Now you're happy. When you die, you're happy. Great happiness. Don't have to worry. Don't have to worry about pujas or this, you don't have to worry. So we see your life dedication for sentient, you're giving your life to every numberless helpless, every numberless hungry God, every numberless animal brings, with the tiniest and the larger amount, every human being, every sura, not only this world, numberless universe. Your life dedicated to every sentient being living for them. So that's puja. That is the greatest puja. That is the greatest puja. That is the greatest doctor puja. Is everything. Okay? All of that. Very important advice. Otherwise, doctor, puja. never practice yourself, then at the death time, then there's so much worry, fear, just even without thinking the next life, just thinking separation from the family, from the husband, wife, the children, custody, possessions, and then you burn from your own body. So with so unbelievable fear, worry, then you die. So like that. So that's it. So very sad life. So that's a very sad life. So it's good to not make your life sad. From now, don't make your life sad. Then you show very terrible worry. What family can do? Family can do nothing. So they all worry. They just look at you. They also cry. They can't do anything. They can't also cry. Then you cry. Then what? There's nothing. What can help your mind? You just make, because they cry. Then you make. Then you get more worried, more attached, more worried, because you are living them. They leave you, they leave themselves, So there's no help. Like that, you see. So therefore, you need Dharma practice. You need Dharma practice. You need meditation. You need Dharma practice. You need good heart. You need to practice good heart. The ultimate good heart is bodhichitta. So at least you read Lamrim Bodhisattva or Lamrim. At least you read study. In the teachings of bodhichitta, you start read. It will leave positive imprint on your mind. So that's much possible. Okay, now sorry. Okay, so to free the purpose of my life is to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, and bring them to the Buddhahood, peerless happiness, and therefore I must teach Buddhahood, state of omniscience, and therefore then take the triangle. The teaching total transformation, and that. Then first of all, I want to say basis. First of all, I want to talk about the basis of the thought transformation. Okay, that's so important. Okay, so even you can't remember using your own what you can understand, what you don't understand because you don't understand and do not exist. What you understand, because you understand, it exists. So if you're using that as logic, then you say so many things. You don't remember how you came out of mother's womb. Don't remember how you came out of mother's womb. This present life mother. You lived 9 months or something. You don't remember. So then you can't accept that. because you don't remember, you can't accept. Because I don't see, then you can't. Then you reject. Then you see many things what you did on your childhood. Oh, you don't remember, you forgot. Then all that you don't accept because you don't forget. That's almost like American President Trump. American President Trump, he says one thing, then next one he said no. He didn't say no. I didn't say I didn't do. I didn't say. Even though he said only a few days ago, but he didn't say. He said no. Yeah, many things. He went to Russia, and his what do you say? His close friend. Putin, what's it? Putin, close friend, Putin, said something. Then because everybody is so surprised, and then he come back. Then he come back and say this. No, I should have said no for this one. I said yes. So I should have said no. Then this one, I said yes, but I should have said no. So you see, corrected, After came to Washington, after came back to America, he corrected his words. Anyway, so then even yesterday, you had hamburger, you had chicken hamburger. You had, but you forgot today. What you ate yesterday, you forgot. So then you have to say, no, I didn't eat hamburger, because I don't remember. So there's so many things you don't remember, you have to say, no, I didn't do it. Very funny. Okay, so you see, even though you that's so like this. So even though you don't remember, there are many people who remember others having your mother. There are many others, young children, old people. There are many others who remember. Yeah. So in Men, he wasn't regarded as a lama. No, wasn't regarded as lama. But what happened was one rich family's son who works on a computer, he died. So he was born in the same area, way down one family. Then after some time, he grew up. He told many things about his past life. Then he went up. He went up to his former family, his parents. He went up. Immediately, he went straight in his son who died, his office. And immediately he's able to play a computer. He's able to work computer. Immediately. He didn't have computer before. But immediately go straight in the office of the past life son. So because he remember. So immediately he worked on the computer. He did not have a computer before. Immediately he said, but his past life, new computer. Oh, how this happened. Controller told me. She built She built a huge, I think 13th story, I think, huge stupa there, and the temple for his owners to stay. So unbelievable stupa built. So try to serve some of the holy objects inside. So things. So he said, yeah, wasn't regarded as a lama or in the wasn't regarded, but even though he was able to tell so many of his past life, he could recognize the house, everything. Yeah, like that happened. And even Kandula's attendant, one layperson, not monk, he could remember his past life, could remember. I didn't ask him more details. Kandula wasn't taking as something special. She was not taking that. Even her attendant, one of the layperson could remember past life. So I had one picture. I kept it 1 year, maybe longer, but I lost. One girl, I think his owner sent from Dharamsala present to her. And the Punjab, one small girl can remember very clear past life. Family is a little bit down somewhere. So one day, these parents went down with her to see her previous life family. So they all took picture, past life family, this life family, and she's carrying a doll, a girl in a doll in the hand. Yeah. So I kept for some time, but I lost a couple. Yeah, so maybe to make Bulamran Bu, so to use inside it. That is, but I lost the picture. Also, so these life parents more younger. These life parents younger looking. The past life parents more older, or like that. So His Holiness said, yes, in the teachings about that. I think, said, and the teachings time to time, so I thought that. Anyway, so, yes? So we see that others have been your parents, your mother, father, so see like this, those who can remember. So also similar to us, through purification, by attaining samatha, shine kamabhajan, or then the six-yogas, narapa, or things. By achieving samatha, then you achieve clairvoyance, salamadisha, highly remarked that, to work for sentient being, you need clairvoyance. So that the shamatha is important to have realization. So, they through that, also then of course more you develop even sutra. As those who have done study, of course, that. Yeah, so the first bhumi, after you achieve the 10 bhumi, so after you achieve first, you remember, because you see your future, you see your past 100 lifetimes. The next one, 1,000 lifetimes, you see back. Oh, then you see all the other sentient beings, your baby, your mother. So like that, you see. And the more as we receive higher bhumi, then you see 1,000, million, So like that, through meditation. All sentient beings have been also matter numberless times. So like that. Not only one time, numberless times, from beginningless rebirth. And Katsure. So, a step to Guna Lama Rinpoche explained. Protected, give birth, especially human body, give birth. So, for example, the present life body. Because of that, then, you see, as often his Honor says, a human brain. So that, you see, then you get the opportunity to think deep, so to understand deep subjects, So anyway, Dharma, able to study, able to understand, able to eliminate wrong concept, positive concept, generate. Then abandon cause of suffering, non-virtue. Then you practice the virtue, the cause of happiness. Wow. Can you imagine? So like that. So not only met lesbical teaching, the Four Noble Truths that realize true suffering, true cause of suffering, why it exists, because the true cause of suffering you're creating. Then you can be free from the true suffering, true cause of suffering by actualizing true path. Actualizing true path. Then you can achieve the true cessation of suffering. You can be free of samsara. Oceans of samsara. You can be completely free forever. Not just a few years or few months or few years or few lifetimes, not like that. You have vacation, holiday, not like that. And again, go back to samsara, not like that. Not like that. Forever. Like that. Not only that, we met Mahayana Sutra, that you can achieve enlightenment for sentient being. Not just free from samsara. Not only that, you can achieve Mahayana Tantra. You can achieve enlightenment in one life. The completing the collection of virtue, merits of virtue and merits of wisdom. Merits of virtue, merits of wisdom. So you can complete in this life, in one life. Whereas in the Mahayana Sutra, you have to collect It takes 3 countless great eons to complete my merit of virtue and merit of wisdom. So to achieve Dhammakaya, Rupakaya takes 3 countless great eons. But in the practicing Tantra, raw Tantra, even raw Tantra, it's only one life. But of course, by achieving long life, immortal life, achieving long life, like 1,000 years, then you can achieve enlightenment in your life. So that for the highest Tantra, Mahanatya Tantra, then you can achieve enlightenment in a few number of years, in a brief lifetime of degenerated time. So a few number of years, you can complete the merit of wisdom, merit of virtue. Because not only highest skill of method, or highest skill of wisdom, light, the extreme mind, body, other, gross mind, subtle mind, extreme subtle mind, all that. Yeah, you can achieve in a brief lifetime, but there's a time, free, you can be totally free from dualist view, dualist mind. Then achieve enlightenment in the university, in a few number of years. So, Kathuri, yeah, Kathuri, this incredible opportunity, incredible. Whether you give yourself opportunity or not, that's the big question. How much opportunity you give to yourself, that's the largest, that's the biggest question. Otherwise, it's like that. So opportunity we have. So about this. So this by receiving human body. So the mother gave human body. Like that was the kindness. Okay, then. And the mother gave, the present life mother gave, not only the first time like this, but numberless times, from beginningless about, yeah, even from past life. Then not only that, protect your life from hundreds of danger every day. When she becomes a human being, like this mother, present life. From beginners about, then Krishna bear the hardships for you when she been mother to you, or not like this, like mother. From beginners about, then kindness, and then gave education from beginners about, not only this life. So the kindness is unbelievable. Like this, so like this, exactly same with every sentient beings. The birds, outside the birds you see, then ants you see, the mosquitoes you see, Chinese insects or slugs or the mouse or whatever you see outside, all they will happen to your mother. Your precious mother, kind mother from beginning to the birth, kind all like this, or the numberless times. Kindness to the evil. And then, that's a small example. What you watch how the mother, I told you, I think a few days ago, that you watch, for example, the airport, I watch how the children's, they give so much trouble to the parents. One screams, one said, oh, I want this, one said this, I want this, all day long. I watch only 4-5 minutes, and then I get bored. I watch, it's like TV, if not picture the TV, but it's like that. I watch, but I get bored, and I can't get bored after watching 5 minutes. So boring. So there. You see, yes, but you see now, the Kasuri, the recent Kasuri. Yeah, I think some. Well, I don't know where. Well, American airport one. Yeah, I think there was. I don't know. One airport. This Karina ji, one Muslim girl, young girl. She had 2 babies, and she take care of them from one place to another place where there was some picture shown. So they were. So totally, while she was waiting for the airplane, she was totally take care of the 2 children, 2 small children. So then you see, I was thinking, so she did that, of course, very boring, but she did like that to me. She took care of me numberless times, like that. She did like that to me numberless times from beginning of this birth. She took care of me like that. Then you see, when you use that to you, not only one time, but from beginning of the birth, she did to you, to me. Oh, then you feel, you see, then you feel unbelievable with that kindness. From beginning to the birth. So it's very useful when you are, even though you don't have children, you don't remember what you did when you were young with the parents. But anyway, you just watch others, how they do children, how the parents take care of children. I want children out there, bother all the time, the parents, so then you see, relate that to your life. What they did to you, they did to me like this from the beginning. Then you feel incredible kind. And then you, should feel the feeling, incredible kindness. So it's useful to think like that, to use or you sit in, then let yourself. All like this. The turtles to lay egg, they have to travel 370 days. 370 days. They have to travel from some other place. They travel, you see, to lay the egg. This one place, I don't know, a beach. On sand, they have to travel in the ocean, sometimes higher, sometimes lower. But 1,000 miles, 1,000 and more miles. Anyway, 370 days travel, so far. And on this beach, I think, not just one turtle, but many turtles. I can't say other places, but many turtles, they come here, this beach. They dig the hole, they lay the egg there. they get so far. Then even his son said, but they don't keep home. They don't check out the eggs and keep home. So they leave the eggs there. Then sometimes other animal comes to eat, or then sometimes the baby comes out. Then they run the ocean. Or if the other animal, birds, don't eat in case. Like that, for example, how much the sentient being they will suffer. You see, we are born like that numberless times. We are born as total numberless times, and those totals have so much suffered for us. All like that, you see. So, you see, now, as I mentioned, these Kunalambara mentioned 4 things. The kindness. So these from beginning it's rebirth. You're born to them, not just only one time, numberless times. You're born to each sentient being. From beginning it's rebirth. So they suffered. You see, their motivation is a self-chasing thought and attachment. Their motivation. So you can see, so their action becomes this negative karma, for example, because the motivation, self-chasing thought, attachment. So you see, so they suffer due to that. Then they suffered from beginning of rebirth up to now. They suffered, unbelievable. Result, unbelievable. The 6th realm, no? I mean Then you see now again, you see, if you don't practice Dharma, if you don't actualize emptiness, directly perceiving emptiness, which sees the seed of delusion karma, cause of suffering, you see. Or if you don't actualize this, then you will be born to the numberless times. Then they have to suffer without end. Like from beginningless rebirth, like that, again they will have to suffer for you, begin endless. So become most important. So therefore, the most important this life to take all the opportunity to practice Dharma, to learn Dharma. To practice, you have to learn. Otherwise, then cannot practice. To learn Dharma in this life, you see, to practice. So important. This is Lamrim. On this special practically following virtual trend on the basis renunciation Buddha is the right view. So that you don't have to be born again numberless times, the sentient beings, numberless sentient beings. They don't have to suffer for you. They don't have to suffer continuously for you. Okay, so then the next, the basis of thought transformation. Okay, So kindness being mother, that I mentioned. Everyone from beginner's rebirth. Then next one, then next one. All your past, present, future happiness, including enlightenment, everything you receive by kindness, numberless helplings, numberless hungry gods, numberless animal, numberless human being, numberless sura, numberless asura, numberless damaged beings, from everyone, see, all the happiness from beginner's rebirth now up to in the future, up to enlightenment. The infinite qualities of Buddha's holy body, holy spirit mind. You receive the kindness of every sentient being. Every mosquito, every ant, every sentient being. So, all your three-time happiness come from your good karma. Your good karma is a holy action of Buddha. The two holy actions, one within us, sentient with mind, one possessed by Buddha's own holy mind. So all our happiness came from good karma. Our good karma came from Buddha's holy action, came from Buddha. Buddha came from Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva came from bodhichitta. Bodhichitta came from great compassion. Great compassion came from sentient beings, obscured, suffering sentient beings. Obscured, mind obscured, suffering sentient beings. So, therefore, all your happiness from beginner's rebirth what you experience, now all the future happiness, including the enlightenment, totally you receive from every helping, hungry gods, animal, human beings, sura, asura, intermediate beings. So, for example, my three-time happiness, all totally I receive by kindness of each of you here. Each of you here. Then all the rest is sentient beings. So your three-time happiness, similar than three-time happiness up to enlightenment, receive from everyone here. You receive from everyone here and all the rest and damage. So like this, the numberless helpings, numberless hunger, numberless human everybody. So I receive all my three-time happiness from them. So think that. Recognize that. Most precious, they're the most precious, most kind, most kind. Okay, now on top of that, you see, by opening your heart to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, by taking refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, then you're able to stop the rebirth in the lower realm. Then you're able to stop the rebirth in samsara. Then you're able to stop the rebirth in the lower nirvana. To be free from that. To be free from lower nirvana. Then that makes you to achieve Buddhahood. Or then that makes you to free numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering. And that makes you to bring everyone to Buddhahood. So now this numberless Buddha, numberless Dhamma, numberless Sangha, came from where? Came from where? You can understand from previous explanation. So came from every helping. Came from numberless Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, came from every helping, every hungry gods, every every animal, every human being, every Sura being, every Asura being, every intermediate being. So if you have money, you can get things what you want. So we regard money important. We think the land, field is important because you get crops from there, food to eat to survive. So the field is important. So similar, this now the sentence is so the most prayer of numberless Buddha all came from there. They're most precious in your life. They're most kind to your life. They are most kind, most dear to your life, to you, most dear to you. They're your wish. Everyone is your wish fulfilling for all the happiness up to enlightenment. So they're the ones giving you enlightenment. So everyone. So that this we have to, this is what we have to realize. This more we realize this, the kind, most precious, most dear, which then thought transformation, taking others, taking the suffering of others on you, take in your, or give on your ego and destroy. Try to destroy your self-chasing thoughts. You're in the root of something in the then so happily do that. So when you understand how others precious, kind, then so happy to experience their suffering, to take suffering on you. But so you see, unbelievable, so happy. Then give your, with the loving kindness, with compassion, take their suffering. With the loving kindness, you give your body, possession, in the, not in white distribution, red distribution, you give body like this. Mountains of bones and flesh and blood, so they eat whatever they want, spirits. So here in the Lamrim, my root guru, Rinpoche said, wrote answer back to my letter. So in the Lamrim, you don't visualize the body like that. You visualize the body as wish fulfilling jewel, like the outside jewel, or like that. You see, the jewel, wish grand jewel. You visualize, then you visualize, fill the whole sky, numberless, your body, and then you make charity to every helping, every hungry, every animal, every maybe all like that. You see, same thing. Your possessions, so wish fulfilling. Then you are married, past, present, future married to every sentient being. Then they got everything, whatever they want, and whatever they want, they desire. They got everything, and whatever they need, perfect human rebirth, midwife teaching, and perfect called my master, revealing the omniscient path to enlightenment, and then as well. Then they through that they achieve enlightenment. All that so all of that, so the merit, how much you collect merit is that so many times like scars of merit, so many times scars of merit like that, so many times. You understand? You're so lucky. You're the most lucky. The meditator, you're the most lucky. So that's how you go to achieve enlightenment quickly. So you see, you are able to do more thought transformation like this example. Happier through that, more you know, see, more you realize how others are more kind, more dear, more practical. That's, now you understand. So I think maybe that's okay. So So one day this Buddha teach path to enlightenment, 6 parameters, parameter of patience. The Guru, so we can't say Buddha directly, so Guru teach you. Guru teach you what Buddha explained, Guru teach you. Okay, so now you need to practice patience. Guru teaches, so you need to practice patience. So, who makes you practice patience? What Guru taught is by the person, or animal, or person, who has anger, or who did things you don't like, who has anger to you, or who did things as what you do that you don't like, that makes you get angry. So that makes you practice what Guru taught to you, what Buddha taught, what Guru taught. So if you practice patience, then you practice the parameter of patience. Then you through that, then you see you're able to achieve full enlightenment. So that person whom you practice patience, that gives you enlightenment. If you practice patience, that person whom you practice patience gives you enlightenment. So gives you enlightenment about this. Limitless call to Buddha's holy, but holy. Then, with that, you are able to free the numberless sentiments from the oceans of samsara suffering. So that makes you to do that. Then bring every sentiment to enlightenment. This from this person whom you practice patience. How would that person become infinite kindness? Makes to achieve enlightenment, the free the sentiments from the ocean, samsara suffering, bring to enlightenment. This. You have to think of that, the kindness. So practice patience. So just knowing intellectually not enough. Every day, you have to remember. Every day, you have to, you see, it's like army's gun, police or army's gun holding, you see, at the border, at the border place, they're ready to shoot. When the enemy comes, they're ready to shoot. They wait, all day long wait, you see, day and night they wait. Like that. You see, you have to prepare every day to practice patience. Otherwise, never get practice. Then many times you get angry, you never use the mentality. Then many times you get angry, only the intellect, but you never practice. This is what happens. But you have to use it. Otherwise, even though you possible practice, difficult to practice Dharma, to become Dharma is so difficult. Then if you are able to collect merit, very soon anger comes with the people, so easily comes the anger. They don't practice patience, or they destroy all them. Even though collecting merit at least, but it is sooner or later destroyed by anger. So nothing left. So that's why. So even though we met with Dharma, so when it's good, nothing happening in the mind. Nothing happening. Nothing happening. Even you recite a mantra or something. Just between the mouth, but nothing happens in your heart. This happens. There's a danger of it. Even though so long ago you met Dharma, but still nothing happened. It happens. There's no realization. You have to use the practice patience. Like the army, I said, who important place they wait all day long, day night ready to shoot when the enemy comes. All like that. You see, should be any time to practice patience. You have to like that. So, then you see the kindness to the enemy. And the numberless sky of the limitless sky. Kindness, kindness. Like limitless sky. Unbelievable kindness, you see. For example, I gave some just example. I told him many times, yeah. So the dialectic school teacher who was killed by the Turjel group, you see. So one day I was coming from dialectic school monastery, and then he was on a little bit higher on the spot, the mountain. So he was looking at me. He's looking at me down. Of course, I'm just nothing, but of course, he's a great teacher. Of course, very knowledgeable, great teacher. Of course, but he was looking at down. See, nose up. You normally the nose up and looking at down. So I arrived at Bodhichitta in my small room at the corner of Bodhichitta, that old gomba outside. So as I was sitting, I felt so incredible kindness of him looking at me down. You see, looking at me down. It's so unbelievable kind. No, he's helping. Using myself alone would follow self-attachment thoughts and build my ego. You see? But he is helping me together. He's helping me together to destroy the self-attachment thought. To destroy, helping me together to destroy the self-attachment thought. The kindness. You see, even somebody gave $100,000. If somebody gave $100,000, you won't feel that much. You wouldn't feel that much kindness. But this one, unbelievable kindness. So I thought to repair, to say thank you. But then that one didn't get done. I thought to do then I kind of forgot. You see, in Tibet, I bought $1 million land to build a Pema Sambhava statue to help the fulfill his wishes in the Tibetan. So then paid some borrowed, some paid by student, and you see it won't cost that much. Half. I think it cost $50,000. $50,000, not 1 million. But you see, very incredible kindness, the family who helped us. So they shared the money. They took their $1 million, and then they also bought a place. They said it cost $1 million, but they only half. Then the rest, 50,000 was they they took sorry. They're also going to build hotel, if I build a statue. So later, what happened was nothing happened. No school or hospital. Nothing happened. If it didn't happen within 3 years or something, then it goes to government officially, the mainland Chinese government officially. Lose, yeah. So that's they didn't go to office, and then it was lost to mainland Chinese government. So you see, I think what they did to us is unbelievable kindness, unbelievable kindness. Now, you see, I should thank to them. I should thank for them. So it's like that, you see. So I stop here. Thank you. So this is the basis for the thought transformation. Okay. Thank you very much. To see that how sentient beings are so precious. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Then today talk day. So after the talk.